Guys, here's another box and commentator cliche bingo card. When you hear "speaking of" and then some poorly casting transition, I'm not above those. I do those all the time, okay? But that has got to be one of the boxes on there too.
Stop leaking our secrets.
Hey guys, here's how you be a caster. It's not just nice back air anymore. It's calling top players good and saying, speaking of big ol' hitboxes, oh, we got a big old boy, we got a gob. You know, that's what we got to do. But
small hitboxes. Diddy and Olimar.
Speaking of hitboxes.
The opposite.
Yeah, we got Olimar, MYRAN. We got MYRAN and Olimar, by the way, I have completely intertwined as one being. So when I say Olimar and MYRAN, I mean them interchangeably.
Myramar.
Yep. And we have ZINOTO as Diddy Kong. This is an interesting one. I don't think I've actually sat down and watched a lot of this.
I've seen this matchup a couple of times, namely between Tweak and DeBuzz, and it is, to say the least, volatile. Whichever character finds that stock lead early on and whichever character can start holding down control of the stage is going to be doing a lot because I almost said MYRAN, but Olimar can threaten those banana pulls from Diddy by using Pikmin Toss, but Diddy can also threaten those Pikmin pulls from Olimar by using Banana Toss. So it's very, very back and forth between the two of them.
Just playing really patiently out of the corner, finds that dash attack and finding a couple of really big hits. ZINOTO has just been punishing MYRAN super well. They're both just still getting a feel of each other.
ZINOTO has MYRAN in a bad spot off stage, but good decision making from MYRAN to cancel that up B immediately onto the platform to avoid ZINOTO's threat. That's unfortunate. ZINOTO was trying to up tilt the Pikmin and couldn't hit it.
Finds it down tilt into the back air, not going to kill quite yet, but wow, what a chase down. As long as, I say this time and time again, those projectiles can keep you safe, but it is also a tell. It is also an opening, and when you have as much mobility as Diddy Kong and as small of a frame, ZINOTO manipulated that and was able to get down and under those Pikmin and find that kill.
Right off stage, Olimar, very linear. He only goes in one straight line, maybe a second straight line if he uses the double jump, but not many opportunities for mix-ups, and especially, like you said, against a character as fast off stage as Diddy Kong, it's very difficult to deal with. And I'm sorry, but I keep confusing banana and yellow Pikmin. It is getting to me.
Like, you don't have the time in that situation to react to which one is which. So you just see yellow projectile on the screen, and they're both small and fast. So you'll have to figure it out in time. But wow, ZINOTO has just been stock tanking so well right now at 162. Hope I don't jinx it.
162%, but that also means rage. That means full rage. Making use of that full rage, he's going to be trying to take this stock out from MYRAN. MYRAN does have the double purples on the board, though, so this stock might not be long for this world, and great mix-up on the timing of the up B. It's not going to matter, though, because Bear.
Yeah, at 125%, this is down tilt up smash. This is a good back air because Olimar is so light. Talon City Blast sounds so narrow, but oh my goodness, the extended hit lag actually going to be messing up the hit confirm of down tilt into up smash, as there was a gap for MYRAN just to get back down.
That was also really smart from MYRAN. Did you see what he was doing? He was alternating. He was just throwing a ton of Pikmin at ZINOTO, and then he mixed in the banana throw against him as well. I got mixed up there, I'm just saying.
And there it is. That's a down tilt into the dash attack. I don't know if that was entirely intentional. Might have been a buffer dash attack.
Regardless, it is going to separate both of them. Back to neutral we go, and the fair extension on the Pikmin. The hitbox extension comes through, and ZINOTO finds the stock. Only 28% too. This is a relatively fresh stock, but MYRAN's damage output is sometimes something to be feared.
Extending the hitbox on a combo starter is when the Pikmin come in clutch, but when it comes to a kill move, that's when it works against you. MYRAN just struggling to be able to get out of this corner, but is finally able to do so. Just needs to be able to slow down the pace of the game. ZINOTO is not letting him. He is constantly up in his face.
This is the perfect lineup for MYRAN in this situation too. He had double purple and white, and he used that white Pikmin to make really good damage onto ZINOTO. Now 80%, won't be too much longer for this world against the purple on the ledge.
Oh, tries to complete that back. I like the idea, and had he just jumped maybe a little bit further in, he would have been able to find it. Now ZINOTO is playing on a back foot, but honestly, that's totally fine. He's got a lead.
Right, absolutely. He doesn't need to be the one on the aggressive. That's MYRAN in this situation.
He tripped the Pikmin.
You saw that. The Pikmin.
Banana tripped the Pikmin. Oh, no.
I've never seen banana trip Pikmin before. That was also really smart from ZINOTO, just running up and down tilting the purples to get rid of them. And I love that.
Wow.
Okay, that is going to the stock.
Can't be mashing down B like that, because especially if you do whiff it, that is just another opportunity for the opponent to come back down with a button. So it's not like the banana tripped the Pikmin, it's just like the hitbox interacted with it. But I think the concept that there might be like a separate tripping animation for Pikmin is so funny, even if it doesn't exist.
I think that it's also really good for MYRAN because he's constantly using that Pikmin toss, right? He's constantly throwing them at ZINOTO, and that means there's almost a no-fly zone where ZINOTO can't throw Banana in because it's just going to trip a Pikmin. And what does tripping a Pikmin really do in any situation, right? Like, it doesn't help you much, and it helps MYRAN immensely because it stops MYRAN from being tripped.
So going into game number 2, I'm trying to think about what MYRAN could have done to make it a little bit easier on himself and what ZINOTO is doing so well. ZINOTO is just not giving him much time to breathe at all. He's constantly up in his face, not really letting him get his Pikmin, assembly up, and he's executing so well compared to winning side. Now ZINOTO is getting everything that he's going for. And look at these confident approaches, dash attacking from the beginning of the game. Yeah,
just immediately, like, straight off the starting platform and into a dash attack. Like, that is how you know ZINOTO is feeling confident because there's no brakes on this train. Now has Banana in hand, but does get tripped up by the Pikmin coming out, so MYRAN is going to be able to get an up smash and now building up some percent of his own. MYRAN is in a good spot here as long as he can keep ZINOTO trapped, but we've seen it. It's very hard to keep the monkey in the corner.
Right now, MYRAN just looking for a way just to be able to call out these approaches, and he is doing an excellent job of it, catching these jumps, catching these dash-ins, and now ZINOTO just taking so much more damage compared to before. Like, that's spacing. Immaculate.
That was immaculate. Yeah, exactly, from MYRAN. Now you can see he's a lot more confident in this game too, on this smaller stage where ZINOTO has a lot less space to create. And it seems counterintuitive almost. You would expect Olimar to be the character who wants to create space in this matchup, but that's very obviously not true because MYRAN's working a lot better being able to smother ZINOTO and not letting him dash out to reset neutral.
That down tilt out of shield was so smart. It is a gentle way to continue shield pressure without actually having to commit to anything too big. Up here, not going to be able to kill quite yet. Those small battlefield and battlefield ceilings be hitting. Back throw is the move of choice. ZINOTO is back in it, only with 10% on board.
Quite a reversal from ZINOTO coming through, thanks to a great start by MYRAN, but MYRAN is not letting up on the onslaught whatsoever, and ZINOTO's actually throughout this match had a pretty hard time getting the Pikmin off of him, just because certain positions they're in, like Nair won't hit, up tilt won't hit.
But here's the thing, he's okay with that. Yellow and blue Pikmin or red Pikmin, typically speaking, those are the ones that you're kind of actually okay with being on you. When it comes to the white ones, those are the ones that really put on the damage, and you got to get off of you ASAP. So it is just like managing your risk versus reward, and also understanding if those Pikmin are on me, they won't be swinging at me, and using them as a pseudo opening.
And that's another factor that we didn't really get to see on Town and City, because on Town and City, ZINOTO had the space to just reset neutral and take all the time in the world to knock those Pikmin off. Here, on the small battlefield, where MYRAN can just exert constant pressure, ZINOTO can't back off.
Ooh,
and speaking of can't back off, MYRAN, just waiting for the dash attack on shield, pulling the trigger on that up smash, and taking out the stock, and now the double hit of down smash for 40%.
That did 54. What game is this? What game is this that down smash dealt that much percent?
It used to do more.
Oh, that was unholy. That was unethical. MYRAN, oh my goodness.
He got both hitboxes of double purple down smash. It do be like that sometimes. And now MYRAN waiting for ZINOTO to pick an unwise option and just the raw run up F smash. MYRAN, he's back in it. He's entered the MYRAN zone.
I'm in the MYRAN zone too. I'm in that headspace. I'm feeling this. This is great. MYRAN has played with so much momentum, so much aggression, and catching ZINOTO on every single dash in, every single dash back, and every single jump, especially out of the corner. Wow, that was just good play.
Beautifully played, and I think as a result of it, ZINOTO's counter pick here is probably going to be back to a longer stage. I would imagine Town is now banned after how game number 1 went. We're going to FD, a little bit on the longer side, but more importantly, MYRAN doesn't have those platforms to extend his ladder combos.
Yeah, and also you have no platforms to really keep yourself nice and safe under. You can't really zone out Diddy Kong a little bit too much. So jumping in is going to be a little tiny bit easier. But similarly, that is going to be like Diddy Kong maybe struggling to mix up some of his high and low recoveries. What a jab block.
Jab block, but it wasn't the purple F smash. It was just the yellow. I almost said green. There's no green Pikmin. But MYRAN still, again, constant pressure. ZINOTO, there's nowhere safe for him to be on these stages. He can't reset neutral like he wants to because MYRAN just dashes right back in and does that.
And MYRAN already just trying to find his way out of the corner. 44%, 62, 79. Do not sleep. Absolutely do not sleep on Olimar's damage output, because that thing will catch you lacking, my friend.
Finds something here. ZINOTO needs to finish this stock out before MYRAN runs away with too much more extra credit. This is actually impeccable for MYRAN right now. He's in complete control of the neutral. He's still got plenty to live left on this stock. If the last one was any... Wow, immediate commentary curse. Wow.
And I'm just going to be dashing back and forth. ZINOTO just needs to find this opening. He has 96% to make up, and let me tell you, Diddy Kong damage output, although sometimes catches you lacking, it is not Olimar damage output at the end of the day.
Remember that Olimar damage output used to be even better until they nerfed this character, and he's still like this after the nerf, but MYRAN has a full stock lead on the verge of lapping ZINOTO. Double up smash into up air, now only 1% behind, but he's got a stock to play with.
ZINOTO is playing on a back foot right now. He is just struggling to be able to get anything started, but actually going for just like the monkey flip instead of the, as a command grab, that was really, really smart.
Oh no, ZINOTO goes deep off stage, gives up stage control to MYRAN. MYRAN actually didn't use the opportunity to pluck though, like I was expecting him to, and misses the F smash.
A little bit too close at the edge of the stage. MYRAN was just able to snap on nice and safe. That time around had the opportunity to knock out the Pikmin, and not finding that back heel. That is a critical error because he gave up stage. He almost got hit for it, and he didn't close out that stock, and now he is bleeding for it, my friend.
Throwing that banana in, and yep. Catches ZINOTO in end lag. It's not going to be the stock, but it's very near it. He's taking a lot of damage over time, thanks to those red Pikmin on him.
Oh my goodness. Gets a jump call out, and now all of a sudden this is a nasty position for MYRAN. This should be the edge guard, but misses the forwarder again. He put himself at ledge. He missed this edge guard. Just barely going to be making it right back to center stage, but ZINOTO just can't seem to finish eating his food. There it is.
It was only a matter of time. It was a matter of if, not when, because MYRAN was covering everything and popping off as he makes top 8. Beautifully played overall.
That was good. That was so good.